Are you curious about which state has the most millionaires? Which state has the highest average income? Which state has the biggest houses? Today, we're looking at the top 5 richest states in America, and you may be surprised at number 1. No, 5 is Connecticut with a total of 248,157 millionaires. This is based on the total number of millionaires in each state, not the average income per capita. So a state like California might have more millionaires because it has a larger population. Connecticut is ranked 36th in the nation when it comes to population, but it has more than 3 times its share of millionaires. If you want to move to a state that has plenty of millionaires to rub elbows with, Connecticut is a great choice. But if you want to live like one, you might want to consider one of the top 4. No, 4 is New Jersey with 285,921 millionaires. Again, this is based on total number of millionaires. No, 3 is New York with 311,183 millionaires. New York also has a very high average household income, ranking 4th in the nation with $96,537. And when you take the total number of millionaires and divide it by the population, New York has 15.7 millionaires for every 100,000 residents. That's almost double that of New Jersey. Number 2 is Massachusetts with 355,625 millionaires. Massachusetts is consistently ranked near the top when it comes to average household income, and it's no different today. The average household income in Massachusetts is $103,241, which is good for 2nd in the nation. When you look at the total number of millionaires and divide it by the population, Massachusetts has 16.37 for every 100,000 residents. Not bad. But number 1 with an astonishing 561,851 millionaires is Maryland. How can this be? Maryland ranks 15th in the nation in terms of average household income. It's not even in the top 10. In fact, it's $85,836, which is barely higher than Mississippi and much lower than all the other states in the top 5. So why does Maryland have so many millionaires? It's simple. A large percentage of Maryland residents work in Washington, D.C., either as government workers or lobbyists. Many of them make good money, and some are millionaires. But if you want to live like a millionaire in Maryland, you have to make at least $1 million. That's because the cost of living in Maryland is extremely high. It's ranked 11th highest in the nation. The average cost of living in the United States is $100. This means that if you were to buy anything in Maryland, it would cost you 110% more than it would in the average U.S. city. So if a Big Mac costs $5.50 on average in the United States, in Maryland it would cost you $11. So do the math. To be considered wealthy in Maryland, you need at least $1 million. So what's the moral of the story? If you want to be considered rich, move to Maryland. But if you want to live like you're rich, move to one of the other states on this list. That's all for this video. See you next time.